All right there, America. It's time for another wild and raucous radio show brought to you from Velocity Live. Oh, boy.
What happened?
Oh, boy. It's lightning outside, and Dan lost himself in the room.
Welcome to Velocity Live.
What are we doing? Oh, hello there! Good evening, everybody! On a night where the lightning hit Dan in the head, you're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk, 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at both WLIE.com and our official website, VelocityLive.com. I'm your host, Paul Verderosa. If you have something on your mind tonight, like that bad start to the show, and you'd like to comment on it, why don't you give us a call at 955-5400, 516, or 631-955-5400. And if our engineer extraordinaire would give me my yellow screen, I'd be able to see if you call. If you're on the web tonight, oh man, check out VelocityLive.com. It's our official website if you want to talk to us directly in the studio. And you're an AIM Instant Messenger user, VelocityLR. VelocityLR puts you in touch with us here in the studio. So on my left tonight, the man who not only tripped up that opening, but had to extend it, ran through the lightning, updated the VelocityLive.com website not once, but twice. It's like pulling teeth, and I'm so happy he did it. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Baldwin, Long Island, the boy wonder himself, John Mulaney. Good evening to you, sir.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's worse, my floundering or, engineering not working.
I don't know what happened there.
Way harsh.
Way
harsh. Dan, it's all right. I'm on your side.
I actually think I know what happened. I actually think I know what happened there, and I'll ask Dan when we get to it. On my right, she's a girl who balances work, school, and the all-important partying with her friends. She's a girl who was busy at work today during the day, keeps everyone in order and check here on Velocity Live. Say hello to Carrie Dillon. Good evening to you, Carrie.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay. And on the other side of the glass, he's the man who let me handle the telephones tonight after the trivia contest for the Ducks was already won. So if that guy wants to know the trivia answer, he should call us back tonight. He's more than just a board op. He's more than just a producer. He's whatever you want him to be if you just buy him a beer. Mr. Dan Moore, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
So I'm going to take a wild guess at what happened. I don't even mean to be a wise ass. You were playing something, and you weren't able to update the Enco system.
Yeah, I was trying to update the system,
yeah.
And then I was like, he ended already. And then I'm looking because I didn't put any colors on the thing, so I'm looking at like a screen of gray trying to find the opening song for tonight.
We have the saddest mini array in town, too. It's totally gray. Everybody else got all these pretty colors on their mini array. Ours is totally gray.
Why is that?
It'll be better by the time. I did this, while I was trying to do the Ducks game.
The truth comes out, brother. So
I didn't mess up the Ducks game, though. Ducks game went fine.
Okay. They won, too.
Yeah.
Very impressive. They're on their way to another last-place finish. Many of you know him as the provider of music for us here at Velocity Live. You've heard Kativo More. You've heard Shake Your Body. And now we'd like for you to meet the artist behind these great songs. And, yes, the new one he'll debut tonight, Little Flower, Ciro DiLorenzo. Ciro, welcome to Velocity Live.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good. How you doing tonight?
Not too bad. I'm a little shaky. The first time I'm on the radio over here, but I try to do my best.
All right. Don't worry about it. Have a good time. You'll be all right. Got over here all right.
Yep.
We found the place. It's hard to, I'm telling you, you can miss this place if you drive right by.
With the rain, it was a little hard to find, but I find it, and now I'm happy to be all together with you guys.
Aw. Did you figure out how to get into the building? Because the first time I was here.
I went upstairs the first time I got here, and he said, hey, where you going?
I came out. He was headed up towards the offices.
Oh,
so he rang the bell.
You rang the bell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't like Carrie.
I was up there, I'm like, it's locked. Let me go around the side.
Yeah, so.
I didn't know what to do either.
I find a way, so I'm here now. That's it.
Yeah, we managed to get him in here.
Good for you, Ciro.
See, got him down here, got him in here, and he's ready to go. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how you got involved in music. Because I know that's not your first career. So how did you get involved in this? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you're from.
I'm come from Italy, Naples.
Mm-hmm.
And
accent comes so much more apparent.
It was always my dream to be a star, a singer, and I've been singing for a long time, all my life almost, I would say. And I started playing the guitar, and now I do a little piano. And I always wish one day, I would be a big star, like somebody can see me all over the place and say, hey, look, Ciro there with one of my song, and that would be my dream.
So you started this as a kid?
Yeah.
This is what you wanted to do?
Right.
From young?
Yeah.
So what did you do? You got involved? Did you get involved with, bands
or anything?
I was
in a band. I did a contest, and I come in as a third place.
Okay.
everybody say I was the best, but somehow they choose me as a third. So and it was an old guy there, and he had a band, and he said, "Well, I like the way you sing. Why don't you come and sing for my band?" And I went, and it was the name of the band. It was the Italian Rainbow.
Okay.
All right, and I was there for 15 years.
Wow.
We did a lot of party. We were Madison Square Garden. We were all over. We were all over.
Mm-hmm.
Was this in Italy?
No, over here in New York.
When
Madison
did you
Square.
move here?
1972.
Okay, when you were like a kid, or?
I was 17 years old.
Oh,
Right.
so was most of your career here?
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
And
Go on, sorry.
and that's where I was going. I started with the band, and then I got married. And you know,
I've seen his facial
and that was it
expression.
for
yeah,
the
that's
band.
it. You know, and
That band life took
rough.
a back seat to married life.
Marriage and the
when I
band.
started taking my wife to see what we were doing, and she see all these girls try to make a day. You know, she said, "Well, what you doing? If you want to get married, you got to quit the band."
Wow. So you guys had a bunch of groupies, and you made
Yeah,
that choice.
So you know, when you're young,
Are
Yeah.
you still married?
yeah, I'm still
Okay,
married.
that's good. See, you made the right decision.
Yeah, you know,
Apparently.
you're in love, and I quit the band, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started work as a mechanic because that's what I was doing make some money to keep up with the band, you know.
Mhm.
Right.
And now years go by, I made one of the song, and it was Cattivo Amore.
Yeah, I was going to ask you now. Where did you get the words for that? No, you wrote that,
Yeah.
right? You write all your work,
Yeah,
and you.
I got by feeling, you know. When I play music, and I play with feeling, you know.
Okay.
From the heart.
From
To the heart. There
Yeah,
you go.
That's it. You got it. And that's how I start, you know. And I tell you the truth, my wife put me with the Cattivo Amore because years ago, every time I started playing,
Yeah.
she used to say, "Oh, I got a headache. Stop playing. What are you doing?" Because she figured if I started again, you know, I would go back to the music, and then probably maybe she would lose me somehow. You
Yeah.
know? So she figured, forget it. Then I was playing the song one night. Hey, you look at me, you know. And she comes down. She starts singing with me. I said, "Are you okay? Something wrong with you?" And she said to me, "Oh, I like the song. It's really sounds cute. You know, from upstairs, I keep saying, hear the song." And that's why she made me go into the music again, and we start all over.
So she brought you back into the music.
Exactly, yeah.
See, that's love. That's love.
That's
Maybe, yeah.
Now,
It's the fact that Cattivo Amore is so
Cattivo Amore,
damn-
you know?
yeah.
Just got to it.
Yeah, you know what that means, Cattivo Amore?
No.
Bad love.
What?
Bad love.
Oh.
That's what Cattivo
I
Amore
knew Amore was love. I didn't
Like
know it was
Cattivo,
bad love.
right,
Wow.
Cattivo is
A
bad.
little risque.
Yeah, it's like
My
when you're-
grandma's listening to this. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like when you're a little
How do you
kid.
think your parents got here? The Immaculate Conception?
My grandma.
My parents have no
Angel.
belly button.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
They were created by God.
Kidding.
There's
My
no belly
grandma
button.
probably doesn't even know what it means.
Yeah, and
So she'll call.
then I met Paul, and Paul got me here with the radio station.
But let me ask you, though, let's go back a step, though. How did you you decided you were going to go back into music. You know, your wife got you back into it. You start writing it, start singing. How did you get back involved now recording it?
Well, when I hear she was telling me the song sound good, I went outside with the public, and I went to this karaoke place.
Yeah.
And instead of play this song, I put the music Cattivo Amore.
Okay.
Wow,
And
that's a good
everybody was
idea.
going crazy. Every time, "Oh, wow, why'd you do this song? It's your song." And I said, "Wow, the song is okay." And I went to the studio and recorded, and I started distributing it all over the place, and I gave it to a few radio stations. I even got the website in cdbaby.com.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you want to get the song, it's like $3.99 for the CD if you want to buy.
Yeah.
And then I did Shake Your Body.
Mm-hmm.
And I got another one now. I just give it to you tonight.
Yeah, we're going to play that in a little bit.
Yeah, Little Flower. That's a beautiful song. It's like a really love song, and it's got a little reggae in there.
Yeah, it does. I noticed that when I was
Yeah.
listening to it before.
And
It's got a
so-
reggae calypso beat to
And
it.
it's got a little catchy.
Yeah.
So hopefully maybe
The
we'll
que-
get somewhere, you know.
The question is, though, does your wife like it or no?
Yeah, she do like
Oh,
it.
good.
Yeah, she do like
Well,
it.
that's important, too. I would think, to have that
He probably
support
wouldn't
behind
have been
you.
able to have the single if his
Well, they say when you got a good woman behind, you always go
the,
far.
The woman behind the man.
Right, that's it. When you have a
See?
good woman behind the man, you go far, you know.
Now,
And-
go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then what I'm doing now, it's a contest from.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that actually. You're entering a contest.
Yeah, I did a contest, and one of these contests, it was on all these magazines, and I just called them up, and they said if you send 3 of your original song, you know, we tried to get 100 people from all United States, and then from 100 they promote to 6, and they would be performing. I think it's in October 15, over Manhattan or to the knitting factory in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
It's in October somewhere, so it will be the 6th final, and then I guess whoever wins there. You know.
Now you have to perform live, or they just play this. So
No,
you
it
have
will
to
be
go
live.
perform live. Now
Yeah.
you play your music too. So you play all that.
Well, I asked if I should bring a band or go there by myself. So I already spoke with one of my friends. He's got a band, and I said if I would get qualified in one of those 6,
Yeah,
that would be
you
my
have the
dream.
backup band ready to
that
go
would
out
be
there
my
and
dream.
perform.
You know, I would bring a band there and perform with the band. That would be life. Would be better.
Now, how long does it usually take for you to get one of these songs together? Writing, recording? Because it's a grind. Because you've got your family, you've got your job. How long does it usually take to get one?
A year.
About a year.
About 1 year to get a song together. Yeah.
Wow.
It takes a long time because with the business, and then at night you're tired. You go to the organ and then you fall asleep. So it's like, it takes a while.
Breaks up this drool on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Right. Try to
Wonders why it
dog
doesn't
out.
work anymore.
Yeah, the C key is sort of stuck today.
Middle C stuck off a D, trying to get it
And then
together.
you fall asleep, and I hear my wife, "Are you still down there?" So
And then he pretends he's
Yeah.
actually doing something.
Well, listen, I don't want to put you on the spot, but a lot of the listeners that I've talked to, like Kativo Amore. So, come on, sing a few bars.
okay.
You want me to sing with you? I don't know
Okay.
all the
Come on,
words.
ask
You gonna
him
follow
to-
me?
What?
I said, you
Well,
didn't have
Kerry,
to ask
Kerry,
him
Kerry
to.
doesn't want to hear me sing because we know I can't sing.
Okay, so who's gonna follow?
John, you going to follow? Come on.
You don't want me to sing.
Come on, John.
It's easy. Say, "Hey, you, look at me.
Come on, John.
Don't you do whatever you do.
Come on.
In my heart, it's only you and me."
See?
See, you can do it.
You can do it. I can do anything, brother.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead. I want to hear you sing a bar of it. Come on, before we play this song. Come on.
Nah, that's okay, man. Really.
Ah, John.
Bad enough.
gotta
give-
I
you
screwed
gotta
the
give
opening.
a-
Bad enough I screwed the opening up. You do not want to hear me sing.
Yeah, we've tried this once before, haven't we?
You do not want to hear me
Come on,
sing.
we're gonna get you a beer.
No, man.
Let's look at the.
I spent 7 years out there playing, man. You don't want to hear me sing.
Oh yeah, you're a singer.
Yeah, I play guitar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute. We never really got to it.
Conveniently
Yeah,
moved that
John was in
into
a
the
band.
conversation, but he doesn't want to sing.
I don't sing. I learned my lesson on stage one night. Do not sing.
Well, what happened?
What happened?
What
Oh,
happened?
I'm just that bad.
Did they boo you off?
They booed me like they booed what's her face?
Ashley Simpson?
Yeah.
Just thinking that.
I had some beer drunken biker tell me to go back to Memphis, Tennessee. I was like, I'm not from there. He goes, well, wherever you are, he goes, don't be here.
Oh.
Wow.
I was like, wow, not good.
Yeah, gone. Run.
So what do you got coming up besides the new song? You have the contest, and then from there.
Then we'll see what happened. Yeah.
So you also told me, I don't know if you really want to get into it, so I don't want to mention too much about it, but you also told me that you were talking about maybe doing some work overseas, too.
Yeah. I have a Cattivo Motor in Europe, and it's doing pretty big. They want me to go do a tour there for a month.
Right.
And the reason, like I
Wow.
said before, I'm an auto mechanic. I work with the
Yeah.
business. It's not easy to go down there and leave the business behind, So there will be a little more promotion, and they give me a good contract. So
They give you a good deal to go over there to
deal,
work it out.
Why not? I try because I love the music.
No, and that's the one thing that I have to say that he said to me all along, because I've known Ciro for a while, met him through bowling and all that stuff. That's the one thing he said. Kerry laughs because she never believes bowling's a real sport.
Yeah. I never said that.
Yes,
A.
you did.
And B,
We have the
it's
tape
because
of that.
He knows everyone from bowling. I'm like, oh, so where do you know him from? Oh, bowling.
Absolutely.
Everywhere.
But you meet a lot of
Everything.
people on bowling.
That's right.
Well,
you
you know
meet
what?
a lot
Sign
of
me
people.
up. Because-
All right, listen,
I'm kidding.
one
can you
time-
bowl?
No, I bowled the 13th.
Oh, Kerry, come on.
At
Come
one time,
on.
everybody bowled
gutter
in this
bowl
country.
after gutter bowl.
No, you just put the ball in the lane and straight down. Like me, I'm trying to go straight ahead with the song,
That's
Okay.
right.
Well, you know what? I'll think of you next time I bowl.
All right.
All right. Well, you know what? The music does come first. That's Ciro DiLorenzo. He's a great guy. Glad to have him here. Thank you for coming by tonight.
Thank you.
And what we're going to do right now is making its debut right here on Velocity Live. Let's hear a little bit of that Little Flower. Velocity Live will return on the other side of the break after Little Flower with Whitney Matheson. Stay tuned. Ouch. I forgot I had Pat Benatar on here. You're listening to VelocityLive.com. Oh, man, I'm all screwed up from that. Dan's got this look of disgust on his face because you don't like Pat Benatar, do you? You threw me off.
No. Well, at least it's not hitting you with your best shot. So.
Man, Dan had that death ray
What's wrong with
stare
that
at me.
song?
It sucks.
Wow.
Whatever, Dan.
Dan had that
You're
death.
on the hate mobile again.
Wow. Oh, Dan, come on.
He just waved his hand at me like, forget about
What
me.
the-
Harry, you're not
Stop the
worth it.
hate mobile.
You're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk 540 AM WLIE and on the web both at velocitylive.com, WLIE.com. 955-5400. Put you in touch with us. We'll take your calls a little bit later on. Paul Verderosa, Kerry Dillon, the angry Dan Moore on the other side of that. John Mulaney. Ciro's going to sit in for this segment. And it is my pleasure to introduce USAToday.com columnist Whitney Matheson. Whitney writes a popular pop culture column called Pop Candy, and I tend to read her stuff quite a bit and enjoy it. Whitney, welcome to Velocity Live.
Well, hello. I love Pat Benatar.
Oh, Dan, you're outnumbered 2-1, brother.
Thank you. See,
I'm kind of sad that I had to cut her off.
That's
Maybe
all right.
You can play it after.
All right, we'll play it a little bit for you a little bit later. I'm sorry, Dan's giving me the death look every time we mention Pat Benatar. So what's going on?
Oh, just hanging out at home on a Friday night, washing some clothes.
All
drinking
right.
some beer.
No, it sounds like one of my Friday nights.
Yeah.
And you and John have something in common already. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you land this gig at USA Today?
Well, I've actually been there like 7 years, so it's not really a new gig for me, but I'm really not sure. I started out doing, just kind of writing features, and it evolved into this column, Pop Candy, and then it sort of evolved even more into a blog, which I do every day, called Hip Clicks, and I don't know how it happened, but I'm glad it did.
It pays the bills, doesn't it?
one of those things you just wake up in the morning and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Wow, I have arrived. So now do you get to really just go out there and report on what you want? Do you have any kind of limitations or boundaries or?
Well, I still have a boss.
Yeah, within the guidelines of, the writing commission and all that stuff.
I've got a lot of freedom to, and it's cool that I have a lot of freedom because a lot of stuff I try to do is write about things that people may not know about. Like I just want to write about things that, turn people on. Like I do some gossipy stuff, but I cover bands that people may not have heard of and movies people may not get to see, but when my editor sends me to the Oscars, I'm not going to complain about it.
I wouldn't
turn that down either.
Yeah, it's not a bad gig. It's kind of a mix. The stuff that I'm, I guess, required to do, it doesn't really feel like a chore. So it's pretty cool. I feel like most of it is good and makes me happy, and it's stuff that I like to write about, so I hope it's stuff that people like to read about.
Yeah, it wasn't like she was dragged into this job. She sort of walked into it liking it, so.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know how she
how
she walked in.
You don't ask questions on that. You just take it when you get there.
No, seriously.
But, it's not a bad gig. I still like work in a cube, and,
I was just going to ask you. That was my next question.
No
I'm
one
like,
would have ever
can
known.
you sit home and chill out and write this, or you actually got to work in the cubicle? But you answered that.
Yeah. Most of the time I've got to go into the cube and occasionally go into meetings where, it's like a scene from Office Space. But in general, it's a pretty cool gig, yeah.
One of the cool things you got to do recently, too, was go to Lollapalooza, so you got to cover a lot of bands there.
Yeah. Well, we're actually doing this cool thing where we're covering pretty much every music festival this summer and every big concert opening. So, the last thing I got to cover was Lollapalooza in Chicago, which used to be, the summer long it used to travel, but this year they just decided to do it in one city, and that was amazing. I just got to see all these bands that I wanted to see, and meet a lot of people and talk to Billy Idol, and
Nice.
Talk to Billy Idol. I met Billy Idol long time ago.
How was he?
Well, when I met him, he was really strung out, man. He didn't talk very much. That's why I find it amusing that he talked.
Yeah, he actually talked a lot when I talked to him.
Yeah, I saw him in an interview like a year or two back, and I was like, wow, sober. He's really a nice person to speak with.
And he's really still got it on stage. I mean, that was one of the best people I saw that weekend. He played all the hits. He took his shirt off. He stroked his abs. People went crazy.
And people go crazy when I take my shirt off, too.
Yeah, they're usually yelling, put it on, put it on.
Run away!
Shut the light.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
So what kind of dirt came out of Lollapalooza this year?
Oh, God, well, I don't know if any real dirt came out of it. I mean, it was the hottest thing I've ever had to cover. I think one day it was 102 degrees, and it was like the hottest day that Chicago had had in years, and it felt like 117, and that's the first thing that affected me was the heat. But, I mean, the greatest band I saw there was probably the Pixies, and I mean, that's no secret.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Amazing to see, and I saw the Reunited Dinosaur Jr., and they were great, and there are some new bands, there were some acts that really did have to stop, half an hour early because the heat was just so terrible, and you have these rock stars in their head-to-toe black outfits, and they can't handle it.
The rock stars are dropping like flies before the audience.
Yeah.
No garden hoses spraying the crowd down?
I didn't see any.
Yeah, the Who, a couple of times when I saw the Who back in '80 at Shea Stadium, they had to bring fire hoses out on stage.
Yeah, it cooled everybody down.
Because it was like 100 degrees out, and people are just passing out from heat exhaustion in the audience.
Oh, wow. Well, actually, I did see fire hoses. I went to Live 8, too, in Philadelphia, and there were some fire hoses there.
My friend went to that, said it was a kick-ass concert, too.
Yeah, that was great. That was another hot one. But, it's worth it if you get to see.
Come on,
another hot
You're going into summer. Come on.
At first, when you said it was the hottest,
it's
I'm
the
like,
hot one. It's for the
I
guys.
was thinking that, you were like, oh my God, it was like the best concert ever. And then you're like, it was 117 degrees outside.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Carrie took it completely the different wrong way than I did. I thought you were talking about the guys in the concert.
Oh, well, there were some of those. But, I mean,
it's got to be, otherwise it's like flat, man.
But the job's no fun.
Seriously.
I mean, I shouldn't even complain, when my job involves hanging out for, a weekend outside with some of the greatest bands. I'm an idiot to complain about it.
Yeah. Why would you want to complain about a job like that?
When she's like,
because no matter
with
what,
sweat,
my attitude is, if you want somebody to hang out with, call me. I'll go with you.
I'm just kidding.
Don't do it.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
You guys can't hear the mic.
See, Whitney might be impolite. We don't know if she went to the website and saw your picture. We don't know.
Oh, I have a question. What's your take? What do you think about Ashley Simpson? Because she always comes up in topic on this show.
Really? She's still coming? I haven't heard, we haven't heard very much from her in a little while. Except I think the last thing I heard is that she has 2 songs about her Saturday Night Live mishap on her next album.
I also heard, I thought that she had a song coming out, too, about her dysfunctional... No, wait, that's Lindsay
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan. I'm sorry. I'm not functioning today.
Simpson was doing a song, I think, about how she's not stealing Lohan's boyfriend or something like that.
All I know is I signed that petition for her to never sing again. That's all I know.
This sounds like a new soap opera for HBO, man.
Oh, man.
I can't stand Ashley Simpson.
Listen, I take great pride in the fact that 102,000 people booed her off the stage in a football game. I think that if somebody did to me, I'd say, that's it, end of my career, and walk away.
No, you wouldn't. You'd come back and do the show on Friday.
No, I'm kidding. I'd be back next week.
You'd be back next week.
The glutton for punishment.
So what else is going on this week? Because I was checking out your blog today.
Yeah, and what did you see?
Oh, man. Actually, the one thing that actually got me in the blog today, honestly, was Ricky going to Springfield.
Oh, I loved that. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with that storyline anyway. I don't know, did you watch The Office?
Yes.
The British version of The Office, for those who have no idea what we're talking about, Ricky Gervais, who created and starred in it, he has written an episode of The Simpsons, and in it he will, a Ricky-esque character will appear. And today, I think it was today or yesterday, preliminary drawings of his character were posted on his website, and they look you know.
I haven't had a chance to look at them. Do they even look like him?
They kind of do look like him as a Simpsons character. I mean, you know, he's been Simpsonsized, or however you would say that. But yeah, that was cool. And I don't know. I feel like, what else? I mean, it was kind of a depressing week at work because it was like one kind of sad celebrity death after another.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't know what else was going on. Like, at the end of the week, I just feel kind of numb because
You're out of it.
I've written like 5,000 words, thousands and thousands of words, and I've seen so much stuff, and you know, like I come home and I do my laundry.
She's got to unwind from the entertainment world. It's like just shut everything off for a while. Tune it out. But the one thing I did want to ask you before we do let you go is, though, because I'm not a big fan of this show, and you wrote something about Joey today, that they were changing everything.
I know, and I'm not a fan of the show either, but the fact that they're changing the show so much makes me think that, okay, well, maybe I'll give it another try, or, I mean, at least it's reason to stop criticizing it so much. But yeah, like next season they're adding a new best friend character, which could be good and it could be bad. And they're having Joey move out of his apartment and into a house, and they're having him land a big acting gig instead of all of the little crappy jobs he's had. I mean, I really can't say because
NBC is fishing.
And really, has anybody... I mean, Joey aired the same time slot as the OC, so I've seen it like 3 times.
Yeah, nobody's watching Joey. They're watching the OC. And as far as I'm concerned, too, NBC is just falling apart, too, with the stuff they've been airing over the past season. They're not what they used to be either.
Yeah. Well, ABC definitely took a lot of their...
Yeah, like, they stole their... I'm a big ER fan. I'm totally disgusted. I was totally disgusted last season.
Yeah, I stopped watching ER when they crushed Dr. Romano with the helicopter.
Hey, that was a great episode. that was a great episode. That's karma.
That's brutal programming right there. I like that one.
And that was on Thanksgiving, too, nonetheless.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was the Thanksgiving episode where they crushed him with the helicopter.
Let's have some turkey and watch them kill the doctor on TV.
I got to check to see if that actually aired, though, on Thanksgiving. I don't think it did. I think they aired it like a week before.
Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, I haven't... I mean, there's still things I watch on NBC, but, you know, I've seen pretty much all of the Fox pilots. And a lot of them are really good. So...
I don't know. I have to check out Fox now. She said the
pilots
are good.
Watch out. And tonight, actually, before the laundry started, I watched that Showtime series called...
Weeds?
Weeds.
We talked about that last week on the show.
How was that? Did you like that?
I really liked it. I mean, it's only half an hour, so you can't...
Dysfunctional mother loses her husband and has to sell drugs or something.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So you like that?
Like a soccer mom drug dealer.
Yeah.
And it features Kevin Nealon, formerly of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. And one more thing, too. What's with this RicoKozic.com?
Well, he just launched it. A reader, because my blog is kind of a mix of my stuff, and people who read it send me stuff all the time, and I got this very excited email today from a reader about, Rick Ocasic's new website, and, he's a singer for the Cars, and he's just launched it, and there are songs from his new album, and, I mean, I liked the Cars, but I was just...
I thought he was dying a couple years ago, wasn't he?
How many exclamation points were in this guy's email about...
Oh.
He was
I was thinking it was Betty, maybe. From
no, it wasn't one of our fans. He was a super stalker fan that sent that email to me.
I had forgotten all about the Cars.
I did too. I thought he was dying, that guy. Or was it the other guy from the Cars? Or was it the Doors? I confused them all. You know what? What I know about music tonight, you could fill in a thimble. My mind just isn't here tonight. My mind really just isn't here. But,
well, that's why you need to read my stuff and figure out.
Listen, Whitney, I read it. I do. I go on there and I read it when I come into work every day.
And there are a lot of good. Well, actually, tomorrow night we have somebody reporting live from one of Green Day's first shows on its new tour.
To check that out.
And then all sorts of tour. Like today, I was just thinking, am I going to catch the Rolling Stones? And how am I going to afford Beck? And should I see Paul McCartney? Should I go to U2? Like there are all these things starting up. I'm not sure
if I had those decisions,
Yeah.
I would love it.
These are the kind of problems I wake up and say, God, I need a life like this, man.
Oh, but you do have those decisions. I mean, I don't get to do all that stuff for free. I still have to figure out what's what. But, yeah, there's so much good stuff.
And she's got, she has the greatest gig in the world, as far as I'm concerned. to cover that stuff, she's got the greatest gig in the world. I would love to do that. I really would.
I do know a lot about kind of meaningless stuff.
Which probably everyone would find more interesting than
the actual stuff.
Than how many records they sold.
I mean, I honestly do. I go on that site. I read her blog every day. I think it's cool. People should check it out on usatoday.com.
And they can just go type in hipclicks.usatoday.com, and it will take them right there.
There you go.
Updated all the time. Although not over the weekend, because I do need to break.
Whitney's got to do important stuff, the laundry and hang out.
Sit back, manicure, watch some TV.
Yeah, got to buy some groceries, got to clean the bathroom.
There you go. And, she puts herself down. Like I was reading about this. Like when she went to Lollapalooza, she's like, look for a pale white woman with a notebook. I mean, she's not that bad looking. She's not that bad looking.
When I got back, somebody emailed me and said, I think I saw you. Were you really pale with a black notebook?
Oh man!
No.
And he described me exactly. And
That's me, yeah.
I'm telling you, she's not that bad looking of a girl. You've seen the picture. She can hold her own.
That picture was taken, 30 years ago.
Send us a new one. Love to see what you look like now.
Just say you have a boyfriend or a husband or something, and hopefully they'll leave you alone.
Yeah, jowls and thinning hair.
Welcome to the other side of 22.
So what was that website one more time where they can go straight to you?
My blog is at hipclicks.usatoday.com, and my weekly column is at popcandy.usatoday.com.
Hit both those websites. She's a cool girl. Thank you so much for hanging out with us a little bit tonight. We want to get you back on, so you come back on?
Anytime.
Very cool. Whitney Matheson from usatoday.com. You are listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at Velocity Live and WLIE.com. Velocity returns on the other side of the break. Yeah, baby. Welcome back to Velocity Live here on Island Talk 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at WLIE and VelocityLive.com. Paul Verderosa, Carrie Dillon, Ciro DiLorenzo. What's your name again?
Oh, I forget.
John Cuddles Mullaney, Dan Moore, taking your calls at 955-5400. Speaking of, one of our favorite callers, speaking of Italians, is on line 4. She's not at exit 30 tonight. She's somewhere between 31 and 32. How about a little grandma music, Dan? Here she is, all the way from in between exit 31 and 32. Grandma, hello there.
How are you doing?
Very good. Not much has changed in the couple hours I've seen you.
No, I know. How's that? You have to stop picking on Dan. I told him I'm going to stick up to him.
Is that what you really said, Dan?
She sticks up to someone else every show. Thank you.
No,
That's very nice
she won't
of
stick
you.
up for her grandson, but she'll stick up for everybody else.
You're the one always picking on the rest of us, all right?
Right.
Wow.
Right, Granny?
About time somebody picks on him.
Ooh, sounds like you're calling him out.
Calling me out. She's hating, man. She is hating.
You know, you're my favorite
You need to
grandson.
stop the hate mobile.
There you go. So, what's going on tonight? Now, I saw your grandma made a nice dinner tonight, too.
What'd you make?
What we have? A little pork chops? We had some
Breaded
potatoes,
pork chop,
little
baked
potatoes.
oven roasted potatoes.
Breaded pork chops,
Broccoli.
Parmesan, like cheese?
No, I can't have all the cheese.
So why are you at a different exit tonight?
Well, because you see, when you get to be my age, they don't trust you with the kids, but to watch the dog, I'm okay.
Yeah, she's watching my aunt's dog. She's watching the
I'm
dog.
dog sitting.
The dog and the baby
Fine,
grand
fine.
piano, which I got to play on. I got to tickle the ivories a little bit before.
Yeah, see, so Grandpa could serenade me after.
Wow. Love is in the air.
With your daddy.
Yes.
Hey, listen, guys, Ciro's new song was nice.
Ciro's sitting here. Talk to him.
Oh, well, I was just saying, his new song was nice, but I'd like to hear him do something in Italian.
All right.
Ciro, did you sing a
we
couple
have
of bars
a
of something
special
Italian right
yeah,
now?
my next song will do a little bit in Italian.
You got anything now for her?
He'll
Yeah,
do the next one.
Wait, here you go. He's going to serenade you. Wait. Ciro, go ahead. You got anything?
All right. A little flower, I'm going to sing in Italian a little bit for you, all right?
Okay.
Degli occhi tuoi, non so il colore, so solo che mi fanno impazzire. Quanto mi guardo, mi chiedo se sarà più bella se verrai con me. Piccolo fiore, dove vai? How about that?
Very good.
Ah, yeah.
And I understood it.
There you go. Got a little serenade.
All right. See, I sing
She's
in
at
Italian too.
exit. She's between exits
31 and 32.
That's what I say. Where you going?
She's
on
waiting
exit
for you
31,
now.
yeah? All right.
There you go.
They're going to come and sing outside your window tonight.
Yeah, right?
Why is she got to watch the dog? I mean, is the dog crazy? Going to eat the piano or something?
The
Well,
dog's,
you don't want to leave the dog. How could you
the
leave
dog's
it
a
all
little
the time?
young yet, and the dog's still a pup.
Oh, it's a
and
puppy?
Needs to be
Yeah, you
fed.
don't, all right, yeah, puppies you don't want to leave at home alone.
Right.
She's a
And they
little-
don't want to leave it
she's
all
a
night
little
long
bot.
and everything, you
They're,
know.
they're too social and it screws them up.
Right.
Yeah, she's all over the place, the dog.
Right.
Well, it's a small dog, too?
No, it's a big mom.
No,
It looks
it's
like
a
Marmaduke.
big Jooch. Big
It's a big
Marmaduke.
Jooch. There you go.
What kind of dog you have?
All right, listen, guys,
What-
I got one beef.
What's
Oh,
your
boy.
beef?
My beef is... I heard,
Where's the beef?
I heard John.
Oh,
No,
boy.
did you hear Zero?
No, listen.
Oh, what?
Every week I call in. Every week you give me a little intro music. The only thing you haven't given me, where is my first paycheck? I love you too,
Wow.
Stewie.
Your paycheck in
I
the
love
mail.
you
Stewie!
too.
Stewie!
Oh my
Stewie,
God,
I
that
love
was
you
good.
too.
Wow! Look at Dan. Dan is hysterical back there.
I've never thought to call him Stewie. It just never crossed my
I
mind.
can't believe
Listen,
I've never thought to call him Stewie
Monday
either. That-
afternoon,
props
when
to you,
I
Granny.
when
Props to you.
I get here Monday afternoon, I'm gonna walk in when he's sitting in there watching celebrity poker, doing absolutely nothing. I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna go, "Hey Stewie, how you doing?"
Hey,
And see what he
Stewie,
says
how
to
you
me.
doing? Tell him Grandma loves him too. Where's her paycheck?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll walk in with my tape recorder with it too, so we can play it for next week's show. Walk in and go, "Stewie, how you doing, baby? What's going on, brother?"
He'll probably just look at you like, what?
Yeah, he'll go,
Right?
"Oh, thanks."
Grandma wants money for the
Yeah.
show now.
Grandma's looking for royalties now for being on the show.
What the heck? I could try, can't I? I think my mother didn't raise any fools.
She
All
wants-
right, I can't believe she
she
said my
she
only
wants a-
beef.
Yeah, my only beef
My
is...
only beef.
Oh,
Hey, Grandma's
man.
hip with the young crowd. She likes to
Yes,
stay
she
abreast
is.
of what's going on.
That's impressive. I'm impressed.
All right, guys.
All
I
right.
don't want to monopolize your time.
All right.
But I figured, you send Betty gifts. Least you could do is send me a paycheck. I don't want to start trouble.
Listen, we'll send you something, all right? I got your information. We'll send you something.
Yeah, I send you one of my CD. Are you happy?
Oh, there you go.
That's
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
All right.
Okay,
All right,
guys.
we'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the rain.
Thank you,
Okay,
Grandma.
bye.
Bye. Here we go, a little outro music. That's Grandma hanging out with us on Velocity Live.
She is
You know,
hysterical.
I meant to ask Grandma how she felt about watching those two Mets collide and knock
Oh,
themselves
we
out.
forgot to ask her. Well, you know what? I ain't going to call her back. She's probably getting settled in for the game. So.
I mean, her and Grandpa probably had to strap themselves down for that one.
Well, you know what it is? She wanted to make sure she got out in time for the first inning because it's almost time for the first inning. All right, one thing I quickly want to talk about before we go to break, and then we'll get to the news, and anybody else who wants to get in, 955-5400, get your chance. Carrie Underwood, not to be confused with Carrie Dillon or DeLong, as Betty likes to call her.
No, I forgot about that.
Well, I should pull that for a sound bite. But,
Okay.
oh, how nice. My Carrie Underwood music. She rocked when she sang this, too. She looked so hot in that new Skechers ad.
I have to go watch this one now. I haven't seen the sketches
It's not
yet.
a commercial for TV. It's an Entertainment Weekly.
I'll find it.
She's sitting there with her
Believe
legs
me.
crossed, looking all nice with a pair of Skechers on, all these guys around her touching her up. I mean, I'm sure she was airbrushed, but she looked good.
She looks good dressed as a Reese's Pieces as far as I'm concerned.
Listen, I'm a big
Where did he
Carrie
come from
Underwood
that?
fan. She rocked when she sang this song. Dad, turn it up.
I never watched it.
You never watched American Idol?
No, I didn't catch it.
Blow it out, brother. Break people's stereos. I want to see Nancy Wilson, right, from Heart? I want to see her hit that note now. I actually saw them singing. It was on a channel, Nancy Wilson and the other one from Heart. What was her
Man.
name? They were horrible. They couldn't hold a note if you paid them.
Yeah,
This was
the
bad.
years haven't been good to them, man.
No, it's been pretty bad. See, what I like at the end of this clip is Randy Jackson at the very end. You hear him going, yeah, all right, dog. Randy Jackson got so off on her singing this, too. It was so funny.
He's a good guy, though, man.
Who, Randy Jackson?
Yeah.
I love the Oreo spot he did. Did you ever hear that?
No.
I got to get that for next week's show, the Oreo spot. Randy Jackson, he goes, yo, dog, this is Randy Jackson. You know, I like that Oreo. She goes, you know what? He does his whole little spiel going off on it. But anyway, yeah, she looked good in that Skechers ad. She sounded good there. John likes her as a Reese's Pieces. That's some hot shirt she's got on. That and the blue one. What's that, Almond Joy?
Yeah, I stopped dead for that, man. I'm like, whoa, TV's good today, man.
Yeah. She may not be able to land that Inside Your Heaven single anywhere, but put her in ads, man. She's the all-American clean-cut girl from a farm in Oklahoma.
You look upset.
I don't. I'm just trying to. I kind of like her under that song, the single.
Inside Your Heaven?
Yeah,
they just
Inside
don't
Your
play
Heaven.
it enough anywhere.
Yeah,
Nobody
I heard
plays
it today, actually.
The only stations that I know around here that are playing it, honestly, K-Joy's playing it, and like
I heard on BLI.
107.9 is playing it, which is like Weeby, and Star 99 is playing it in Connecticut.
Yeah, maybe that.
Nobody else is really playing it. I don't think anybody else really cares. But in the meantime, you're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk. I love you anyway, Carrie. You're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at Velocity Live. And what's the other site? LIE.com. Just forgive me. Yeah.
Go to VelocityLive.com.
Go to VelocityLive.com. You'll find everything you need there. Don't go to the LIE site because it takes 8 different ways to click around on there. You never find it. It's down half the time anyway because Verizon can't get their heads out of their ass. Back on the other side of the break. Play the Verizon spot. You are listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at Velocity Live and LIE.com. Paul Verderosa, Kerry Dillon, Dan Moore, Sarah DiLorenzo, and John Mulaney. And I heard a rumor that somebody called here Monday night from Verizon, and Dan fielded the call. And what did they say about Verizon, Mr. Moore?
Well, first off, they were calling into a show. They weren't just calling in because they work for Verizon.
No, but I'm just saying.
The whole night, I was doing a show, and the whole night, having trouble with the phones. I would put somebody, I would like tell them to hold on, and then I would lose them.
Right.
And then one guy calls in like, "Oh, you having a problem with your phones?" I'm like, "Yeah, obviously." He's like, "Yeah, Verizon's going to be of no help." And I was like, I could have told you that. And he goes, "Yeah, I work for them. I'm a technician." And I went, "Oh."
Dan in that same monotone.
Yeah.
Oh,
what a rocket scientist.
Yeah, Velocity Live. Thanks. I don't know. I just please. It's hot in here.
I just lowered the temperature, man.
Thank you. What was it on?
It was on 72.
That's too hot.
I put it down to 60.
Only a 12-degree difference. That's why I have to wear sweaters and shawls and pants every week. I mean, that's all right. I just, had to break out the winter gear. It's all good.
I'm telling you, the hotter it gets, the more I stutter when I'm in here.
Next week, bring one of those big parkas with a big hood on
we didn't even need the lights on because we had enough lightning outside to light the whole studio before.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
All right, what do you got going on for the weekend?
Baby shower in New Hampshire.
Oh, so you're leaving the state.
Yeah.
Carrie will be out of the state limit.
Yeah, she's leaving the state in a couple hours, man. Out of here.
Early.
Wow.
Fun.
So she's out of here. Dan, what are you doing this weekend? Ducks.
Beer.
Yeah, no, just ducks.
Ducks.
We're laying off the alcohol this weekend, giving the liver a rest.
Ducks thinking of beer.
I told you I was going to be a disgruntled host tonight, didn't I?
Yeah.
Thank you. I just didn't appreciate that call. I just didn't. So phony.
We need to stop the hate mobile.
So phony. It was so phony tonight. We got to find other sound bites. That was so phony. John, what are you doing?
I'll be thinking about poor Dan not having any beer.
You should be writing me that script so I can update the text box, which I passed you a note that said I have OCD about the box. You didn't see that. No, really, what are you doing? What are you doing about the weekend?
Actually, I have no plans this weekend. I was going to try and watch the meteor shower tonight, but we have overcast.
Is it the Pam Anderson roast this weekend, or that passed?
That's tonight.
That's tonight.
As we're speaking,
okay.
I think. Yeah,
are you recording it, TiVoing it?
No.
I thought that was Sunday.
Is it?
I thought it was over the weekend,
Are you
too.
telling me I didn't miss it yet?
No, you didn't.
No,
I thought it was over the weekend.
You can still watch that crap on Sunday.
Then I have a reason. I have a reason to live.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Listen, there's a woman who should have never screwed with her body because her original Playboy, she looked better than she looks today.
Betty's sister or Pam Anderson?
I don't know about 63 in a bikini, man. Cottage cheese thighs.
Stop the hate mobile.
Watch it. Watch it wiggle. Sarah, what are you up to this weekend?
For the weather looks up good. They say it's supposed to be 97 degrees. Maybe I'll do a little fishing.
All right, there you go.
Nothing like fishing in some nice 98 degrees.
Sarah will be out on the lake. John will be on his couch. Kerry will be out of state. Dan will be here, and I'll be sitting on my ass. So that about sums it up for this week's edition of Velocity Live. Now, actually, Sunday we're supposed to be playing cards, provided Vinny's not working.
Oh, boy. Speaking of Vinny, what's the deal with him? Where is this man?
I don't know. Supposedly he's still working for Dave & Buster's or some offshoot. No, wait, excuse me. It's actually Jeepers.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers.
Where did my kid get that disease in the ball pit? That's where he's working.
If anybody sees Vinny Mafia, call us.
Yes, 955-5400. And bring in the music.
Yeah, we're going home.
Ooh, I remember this.
Who selected these songs?
I told you it's bad 80s, 90s girl music tonight. That was the theme tonight.
Oh, okay.
You know, she picked on me for the music.
It progressively got worse. You need to stop the hate mobile.
Wow, that got overplayed that I did it.
You need to stop the hate mobile.
If it hasn't, I'll just overplay it in the last 3 minutes of the show.
All right. Next week we'll be on. We'll be back. We'll be live. And I'm sure we'll have a guest, which I'll tell John about during the week because I don't know who's coming on next week. I'm very behind this week. But we had a good show tonight. I want to thank Zero for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out all night with us.
You're welcome.
And
good luck in your contest.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Contest coming up September 15th, you said?
October
15th. All right. October 15th. So hopefully Zero will do some good work in that.
Big, yeah.
And also Whitney Matheson for checking in with us. Carrie did the news. Great job as usual. Dan did a great job on the other side of the glass. Big John Mulaney.
I'm still dreading the opening tonight, you know.
You have...
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. It's the OCD in me. He OCDs the box. I OCD the opening.
Well, that's it for tonight here on Velocity Live. But before we go, we want you to stay tuned because Dan's gonna. What is he gonna do?
Just say it.
Bring it down the air condition.
Dan's gonna bring down the air. I can't. You know what, Dan? There's something on your.
Thanks for joining us tonight on Velocity Live.
Stay tuned for more bad programming.
Oh, no.
No.
Fabulous programming.
No.
We love you, Stop the Hate Mobile.
I knew it. I was waiting for that. We'd love you.
We love you, Stewie. Me and Granny, we love you.
Things have broken down. I apologize to anybody that I might have offended during this outro. You've listened to Velocity Live here on Island Talk, 540 AM WLIE on the web. Remember to check us out this week at velocitylive.com. Check Zero CD out, cdbaby.com. Go to Velocity Live, click on the Zero link. Email us, velocitylr@aol.com. We'll see you next week. Coming up, we're going to join Computer America in progress. But first, before we do, Dan, we'd like for you to play, as you fade this out, our history lesson number 1 for everyone out there. Good night from Velocity Live. Stay tuned for this history lesson, and then we'll see you next time. See you next week, guys.
How long do you think it would take for us to talk about all the countries of the world?
I don't know, John, but you know something? I think we should give our listeners a history lesson, courtesy of velocitylive.com. What do you think?
They should like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, what the hell? Here's your history lesson for today, courtesy of velocitylive.com.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam. Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now in peace. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman. Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Yemen, Kuwait and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium and Portugal, France, England, Denmark and Spain. India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, and China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippine Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Borneo and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana. Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone. Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt, Benin and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya and Mali, Sierra Leone and Algeria, Dahomey, Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mayotte, and Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia, Crete, Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
Another fine history lesson brought to you by Velocity Live on 540 AM.